Random Encounters. You know them, I know them. They make parody songs or fan songs, whatever you really want to call them. And today I'm going to be talking about my favorite ones that they made, as for no particular reason, unironically, they hit way too hard. Sometimes I listen to them on my free time more than I do my actual songs. So let's just get into it.
Mysterious package.
Me personally, this is probably the most catchy out of their songs, and I find myself listening to this one the most. It was created during Baldi's Basics' rise, during the whole mascot horror genre, when that was big in 2018 and 2017 with Bendy and the Ink Machine and Hello Neighbor. And we will touch on Hello Neighbor and Bendy and the Ink Machine later. With 218 million views, this is easily their most popular musical.
And learning. I'm coming. What the fuck?
In Baldi's Basics, you play as a kid in a schoolhouse that has to collect 7 notebooks, and every time you get a question wrong, Baldi gets more angry at you and gets faster. It's mostly just trying to collect all of them while avoiding Baldi and other things that are trying to kill you. It was pretty big back in like 2017, but kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth randomly.
What the fuck?
AJ's style of singing just fits games like this for some reason. It's like his light kind of like soprano voice just fits so well. I don't know why, just some of these lyrics like this hit so hard.
Timer tick down, the smacking drew near. 2 seconds more before Baldi be here.
Random Encounters has a secret talent of being a perfect cast, as the person that plays Baldi surprisingly fits the role very well with his voice. And AJ, there's no real protagonist to Baldi's Basics, but AJ works surprisingly well. There's also Playtime, who looks identical. There's that one hug thing that they made. There's also the principal, it's the bully. I feel like they just did a perfect job at casting the thing. There's also this evidence of this in the Hello Neighbor video, the Bendy video, and even the Cuphead video. Even though that this is at number 5, this is still a wonderful musical. I feel like that the delivery with the whole singing, with the characters, is perfect. The ending is also gold, with all characters surrounding AJ as he gets probably beaten to death in some other ending. There's also a spin-off of this, but I feel like that this is just a masterpiece, and I highly recommend you listen to it. The Baldi's Basics musical is probably the most well-known Random Encounters song. If you've never listened to Random Encounters before, I highly recommend listening to the Baldi's Basics musical first if you haven't. It is perfect in terms of casting, lyricism, and chorus, and I feel like it is a great standpoint on like their quality, as it's their best commercially. I just feel like without it, YouTube would be a lot different, and I will give them props for that. I will give it a 9 out of 10.
Top of the morning to you, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
The Hello Neighbor musical holds probably the closest thing to Somewhere Special in my heart, as this was the Random Encounter song in my opinion. This used to be my favorite. It isn't anymore, but it's still one of my favorites. The casting is beautiful. Chorus, so good. The lyrics are amazing. Hello Neighbor is about a home invader trying to see what's in his neighbor's basement, and in this, I actually see the chemistry between the two actors really well, between AJ and Mike, whatever his name was. Perfect. I like how in the ending there's just a scene full of people playing poker. Like there's Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's, Beard, Heavy from TF2, and the guy from Homestar Runner. I don't know, I just really like that scene. There's literally nothing else to it. This is a very short segment because just listen to the song yourself and you'll get why it's so good. I'm sorry for the little, shitty image I have up here. I really am just tired and I don't have the time to put fucking giant, high quality text. It's also just, I'm tired. There's no script to this. I just want to get this done.
Our tour group is a little small today, but no worries. So is our animation studio.
At number 3, I probably have the most unique Random Encounters video with the Bendy and the Ink Machine musical. I feel like that this is a really dark horse candidate when it comes to my favorite ones, as this one isn't really that memorable in my opinion. I kind of forgot it existed, but when re-listening to it, it's actually pretty good. I really like the, animation style that it uses of stop motion, and it fits the whole theme of Bendy and the Ink Machine very well. MatPat does great as Bendy in this video because I just feel like his whole voice tone really fits Bendy's character. Also, I like that the plot is just searcher dudes pissing off Beard while Bendy gives a giant tour on the ink machine. I also like the chorus a lot. Feels the most like a musical in my opinion, that or the Five Nights at Freddy's video, but in total I really like this.
So, that was the ink machine. Now, let's head past the gift shop over to the sound department. I hear they're working on a musical episode.
Purple guy!
AJ, I'm AJ.
Are you here to kill me?
No, I'm here for the morning shift.
Morning shift.
At number 2, I have a certified hood classic with Five Nights at Freddy's the musical, Night 2 more specifically. I don't know if it's just because Markiplier is in it or because it's just Five Nights at Freddy's, but this song slaps. This is one of the hardest bops I've ever listened to in my life. I am not kidding. It might be super edgy with its lyrics, but I don't care. This is so good for no reason. I am not cutting this audio with all my breaths in between because I just love this so much. No matter what, Markiplier with a gun in Five Nights at Freddy's talking about how schizophrenic he is about a bunch of animals and pointing a gun at Chica and Freddy and shooting a dude in the same night. Absolute cinematic peak.
Don't play these games, you've lost your fright. I'm on with more than a light, and I'm surviving 5 nights.
I just don't know what it is, but there's something so comedic and just amazing. Why is Markiplier so good at singing? Genuine question. He is one of the best singers I think I've heard on YouTube, period. I'm a huge Markiplier glazer. Markiplier is everything to me. I love him, platonically of course, but I don't know. This is so good.
I'll bring the fight. Hey Foxy, come get a bite. 'Cause I'm surviving 5 nights.
You're not Foxy. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. They're animatronics. They're children that were stuffed into animal suits.
After escaping custody, after killing someone, Markiplier decides to go to his house, and the first thing he does, dye his hair red. Why? Because he did this in real life, and I guess it was just so important to the plot that they put it in here. I don't care what you say, it is so funny to me that a part where a character just dyes his hair is so important, it has to have its own scene. Why? I don't know. Why not? 10 out of 10.
There's a certain hellish realm reserved for everyone who yells they need a medic. Every evening while I sleep, while I'm busy counting sheep, they all bleed medic.
And finally, for my number 1 pick in this somewhat anticipated video of mine is Medic, a Team Fortress 2 musical. There's very few words I have for this besides beautiful, amazing, and spectacular. The amazing chorus and story about a medic from the game TF2 who got killed by a spy once, and now is just very angry at everyone and became a battle medic, and just is gonna kill everybody, basically. It's a homicidal rant, and I love it.
I'm a physician on a mission, and contrition's not my style. Am I a monster or a man? I cannot say. All I know is that my Uber is locked and loaded like a trooper. Medicares von shot away. Sing I the light bearing safety, but I come not with peace but with sword. There's a high price to pay for the health I've purveyed. All I do, you've ignored. All I do, I've abhorred.
Genuinely some of the best lyricism I've heard in just music in general. It's so kind of just insane sounding and just harmonic. It's truly beautiful in some way. I love AJ's singing voice and the German accent. I love his body language of just being completely unhinged. It's so good. It's from one of my favorite games, and I'm a medic main in that game. So it's the best of both worlds. Do I believe that this is the best Random Encounters musical? Of course. Do I think it's the best, style-wise? No, there's the Bendy and the Ink Machine video and the FNAF video. But this is a single song, is genuinely the closest to perfect I've seen in a song. I love it so much. I know I've said it a million times, but I cannot express my love for this song. I'm probably just going to leave it here because this is just truly a masterpiece.
The first was that I hear who calls for medic gets their rear end surgically. Find me your friendly PhD, Zematic.
I'd just like to say, for the 2 people that genuinely will enjoy this, thank you for sticking around this long. I've enjoyed making this. I have really no script for this whole video, so, the long uhs and coming from me are probably genuine, because I have no idea what I'm really saying. It's just, this is just a topic my friend brought up to me, and I thought it'd be fun. And this took me 3 drafts, and I'm tired. It is currently 12:51 where I live, and I am tired. I've been chugging this monster on my desk, and I'm gonna go to bed, and this video shall be released by Friday, I'm pretty sure. Friday, Eastern Time, Canada. I hope you all have a great day. I'm sorry if I'm dragging this intro along. I just want to say thank you, and, I'm Benjamin from Banana Yeezys, and, Norman Jaden. We don't really use Banana Yeezys anymore. I rebranded because that name just sounds better, and, I've been your host, Benjamin, and have a good Canadian breakfast. Fuck yeah.